Hey guys, what's going on? Today I want to go over why Tesla has been down for a little bit since February and why it hasn't recovered back to $900 per share. And there's a bunch of factors for why the stock has been down so much, but we'll get into that in a second. First, if you wouldn't mind supporting me as a new creator by hitting that like button, click subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my new content. I post new videos weekly and it would mean the world to me if you did. Also, if you are new to this channel, I do have a monthly giveaway. To sign up, it's really easy to do. Just go to the first video of the month. From there, just comment, like, and subscribe, and you are entered. It's that easy. So one of the biggest reasons why Tesla has been down so much recently is because of the market itself. What I mean by this is a lot of tech stocks and EV stocks have been rallying since last year, and they haven't really cooled off until now. So this big cool down makes a lot of sense, and that they aren't really rallying right now. The reason why all these tech stocks and EV stocks were up so much last year during the pandemic at its height was because they kind of carry the market right now. Big companies like Facebook and Tesla and Apple, stuff like that, they carry the market, these tech stocks. They have such a large market cap compared to some of these other sectors that make up the entire market. Now, since its downfall in February, we're seeing it have a support level around $500 to $600 per share, but we haven't really seen it peak higher than $700 going back into that bull rally that we want to see. But in reality, the stock isn't really down that much. It's only down a few $100s from that peak, and we haven't seen it drastically drop. I would be more concerned if we broke through that resistance at around $500 to $600. So it's not something to really worry about because there are a lot of people that hold on to Tesla for the long term, and one person that in particular is holding on to it for the long term is ARK's Cathie Woods. She had recently said that they purchased a lot of shares of Tesla. They didn't specify on how much of Tesla they actually bought, but I can imagine it was a few $100 million worth of Tesla. This is because she's very optimistic about Tesla's future and that the price right now is just arguably too good to be true, and it's a really good deal to buy. Plus, she is predicting that the price of Tesla will be a few $1,000s per share in the next coming years. This is of course a faraway prediction, probably anywhere from 3 to 5 years away, but probably more towards the 5-year mark. So I think it's pretty unlikely we would probably see it in the next year or two, but knowing Tesla, anything is possible. We've seen crazy numbers coming from them, super rallies, so it is possible, but very unlikely. So one of the biggest catalysts I want to go over with Tesla and the rally that we're going to see soon is Biden's new infrastructure plan. This plan is very important to Tesla and other EV stocks because of the electric vehicle initiative that they're trying to do. Currently, that plan has a budget of around $174 billion, and it's to build and create an infrastructure for electric vehicles. This would mean developing new electric vehicles and also creating more charging stations around the United States. This would in general just move the EV market itself, not just Tesla, but the entire EV market because it affects all of it. Now, this bill does not have enough capital to support the entire growth of what they're trying to do, but with a bunch of new investors moving into the market, we should see that the movement itself will get backed by more investors over time. We're probably short of a few $100 billion to actually get the entire initiative that he's looking for, but we'll definitely see it soon. But it's more of a prediction for around 2030 to 2035. We're going to see this fully in effect. And lastly, with Tesla, we have one more catalyst, and that would be them over-delivering on their vehicles this quarter. Each quarter, they continually rise more and more, and specifically this quarter itself, they have doubled from their prior year, from around 88,000 vehicles to over 185,000 this quarter. Now, this is absolutely insane that they've doubled their amount, and this is largely to the fact of their new gigafactories that can produce way more vehicles and more parts for the vehicles themselves. So Tesla is branching out to a bunch of different sectors. I definitely think it's a very good solid stock to hold over the next few years. We should see the price go probably where Cathie Woods is saying, if not farther. Possibly more stock splits in the future as well, like we had last year, so who knows. Plus, if you look at Tesla's growth, they are continually making more gigafactories which help produce more cars and parts for the cars. So once they have fully expanded, they won't be a force to be reckoned with. Tesla will be a super giant out of all the electric vehicles. Now, one last thing I want to mention about Tesla that could significantly affect the price target would be the chance that SpaceX would have a potential IPO in the coming future. Now, this would definitely affect, obviously, Tesla itself, but SpaceX if they did release that IPO, because obviously Elon owns both companies and he has a big future for both of them. So if you could have one of those under your belt, if that even happens with the IPO, I would definitely recommend doing so. Well guys, thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments below where you think Tesla will be in the next year. I think it's going to probably hit back to 1,000, but who knows, it could go farther down, or we could see it go even past 1,000 to 2,000. And don't forget, before you leave, if you haven't supported me as a new creator, by hitting that like button, click subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my new content. Remember, I post new videos weekly, and it would mean the world to me if you did subscribe. And also, don't forget about the monthly giveaway. Remember, it's super easy and free to do. Just go to the first video of the month, and from there, just comment, like, and subscribe, and you are entered.